Morning, folks. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Alice, it's not 4:20. It's only... What time is it? I gotta tap on this. 7:01 a.m. It's called Wake and Bake. Yes. So I normally can't sleep, so I get up early, usually between 4 and 6. My husband and I lead very stressful lives. My mother, who I mentioned earlier, lived with us for 3 years, and I took care of her on a daily basis. And she just recently passed. And I have a son who's going to be 20 this year. And he has mental health conditions, developmental delay, and autism. And right now, he is in a hospital getting a little bit of help for himself. So that was all brought to a complete halt. Our stress life. Now it's like, what? Now I got no mom to take care of. My son is being taken care of. He's safe. He's being taken care of. Now, like, what do? I can't just sit around and cry all day. No, I took up painting with the art Sherpa. So like I said, I try to stay in bed at least until 6 a.m. Today, I couldn't. I was up at 4:30. I almost made the 4:20, but I didn't. So today, my husband comes in and he says, what are you going to do today? And I said, I don't know. I'm just going to do some more painting. He says, why don't you do a little cleaning? He kind of threw it out there. I'm like, why don't you do a little cleaning? In a little, mild manner, like, oh, you got paint on the floor here, when are you going to clean that up? I'll clean that up when I get to cleaning it up. Right now I'm grieving. Let me grieve. Let me paint. So he says, have you tried repainting one of your originals to see how good you've gotten? I'm like, no, that's a great idea. So I'm going to try one of my first paintings. I'm going to try one of my first paintings over. And it is this one here. Cardinals in a birch tree. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Alice, what's with the cardinals? Well, cardinals are a sign from heaven. So I've been doing a little cardinal in the beginning. I'm thinking about my mom and my dad because I lost my dad a year ago to cancer. That was very difficult. And then losing my mom a year later. Anyway, we are going to attempt to do that. It's an easy piece. It has, it should take us maybe 45 minutes to an hour, if that. So again, with the paints and stuff, if you don't have, like, paints that you can go and, like, get artist paints or really good, acrylic paints, your dollar store acrylic paints will work for this. If I'm not mistaken, that there is a dollar store painting. Except for my canvas. Like I said before, my canvas I get from Michael's. And look at this. I get them in packs of 5 or 6, 7, sometimes 8 for $16.99. I like to have canvases readily available. Readily available canvases right there. I know, I have different sizes. So, I got my 12 by 16 inch canvas right here on my easel. I got my paintbrushes. Oh, shoot. Try not to cuss. My paintbrushes. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use 4 paintbrushes. I don't know if you're... Here, I got a paper towel here. I can put them on a paper towel and show them to you. Which 4 I'm using. I am using square, angle, and my little detail brush. Yes, and for paints, we are going to use Phalo green. You know what? Let me put you down. Phalo green, Phalo blue, white, black, white, black, red. Which red should we use? Cadmium or crimson? Cadmium or crimson? Oh, cadmium. There we go. Black, white, blue, green, and red. Easy peasy. Yeah, so I got the Liquitex big bottle, 8.5 ounces. And I get these on sale when they go on sale sometimes they go on sale for 25% off or 30% off. And that's when I stock up. You know, because you don't want to use a 40% coupon for $10. So last week, Liquitex was on sale for 30% off. So I spent, I don't know, a good $60 on paint. And then this week, Artist Loft is on sale, I think, for 25% off. Artist Loft. Level 1, easy peasy paint. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put my paints out. I'm going to put out my red. Oops, drop the black on the floor. I'm going to put out my red. You don't need a lot of red, so don't put out a lot. Like, just not even a dime size. You know, not even. Your phthalo blue and your phthalo green is going to be your background. Okay? So you're going to make a phthalo turquoise. So I'm going to put out 2 drops of the green, the phthalo green, and I'm going to do one of them right here. I'm going to add phthalo blue to it to make the phthalo turquoise, and then I'm going to do just a phthalo blue right there. And then I'm going to put that away. Oh, my leg. I don't know what I did to my leg, my hip here. I don't know if I slipped on the ice or if I slept on it wrong or what I did to it, but it freaking hurts. Okay, so I got my black. Again, just a little bit of black. Well, about a quarter size. About the size of a quarter, because you're going to be using that to highlight. Now your white, you go through a lot of white. And again, because it was on sale, I picked up a white Artist Loft or Liquitex last week, and I already went through it. So I picked up an Artist Loft the beginning of the week, and I went back and I got another one. You go through a lot of white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarters. Now I'm going to show you my paint. 3 quarters of white, a quarter of blue, dime of phthalo blue and phthalo green I'm going to mix together to make phthalo turquoise. Just a little dot of phthalo green, red, cadmium red, and Mars black. Easy peasy stuff. Easy peasy. So, what you want to do is do your background first. Okay, so here's my brush. Look on our reference back here. It's a really light blue. Super light. So I'm going to take some white, a touch, like literally a touch of the phthalo blue, put it in there, mix it up. And that gives us a nice, oh shit. I mean, crap, I got it in the phthalo turquoise. So guess what? We're making a really light turquoise guy. Happy mistake! Happy mistake. It doesn't have to be light blue. It can be light turquoise. All right. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, I'm splattering paint everywhere. Oh my God, I'm making a mess. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I didn't rinse my brush out before I put it in my paint. But my paint's not soaking. Oh, it don't matter. Anyway, there we go. And we're just going to go back and forth with that one. Back and forth. Back and forth. Right, I got to put my palette down. Right to the edge. Back and forth. And now we're going to get a little bit of white again. And we're going to go into the turquoise and grab just a, we didn't even mix the turquoise. Palette knife, just a little one. See, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to mix. Mix the turquoise. And throw them in my water so it doesn't dry. Just to touch the turquoise. Take it into this white. Touch more. Take it into the white there. And we're just going to add it to the sky here. And that actually is perfect. Blending it. Blending it. Oh, you can't see it because of the palette. All right, blending, 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 blending. And now what you want to do is you want to add a little bit more of the turquoise into the white to make it a little bit darker. See what we're doing? Ombre. Ombre. Which means going from a light to a dark, but blending in as you go. That's what I think it means. So anyway, see, look at that. That's a little bit lighter. Do the corners here. Do the corner there. See, it's a little bit lighter. I gotta put my palette down again. It's a little bit lighter, back and forth across the canvas, and then up. Nice and soft now across the canvas. Bringing it down. Right here, blending it, the two lines together. Bringing them down till they're nice and blended. And there we go. And now we're going to do just a nice turquoise. I'm going to wet my brush a bit. Now we're going to do just a nice turquoise. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to hold on to my canvas. Look at that. You know what? We're going to flip it around. Flip it around so it's easier. And add in that turquoise color. Add in that nice, nice turquoise color. Back and forth across the canvas to get it into all the nooks and crannies. So I got that blended. Now we're going to come down and blend in between the darker and the lighter to create that ombre effect. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put that in water. I'm gonna take my palette knife and just clean that off while I have it in my head. All right, put that away. Now we gotta dry this. Smells like a cup of coffee. We gotta dry this. My handy dandy hair dryer. Gonna move it away from the phone so it's not so loud. So what I'm doing now is I have my hair dryer set on the lowest heat setting. And I'm just drying my canvas because we're gonna add in our trees next. And you know your canvas is dry when it's not tacky anymore or if it's not shiny. You don't want to put it on a high heat setting. It'll change the color and why do you need to have it on high? Drying. This is the boring part of the art job. There we go. So, now it's dry. Okay, nice and dry. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to, with our angle brush, make a light gray, because this is going to be the first coat of our birch trees. So we're going to make a light gray. So we're just mixing. That's too much black. Grab some more white. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think it still might be a little too dark. Add a bit more white in there. You know what? We got 3 trees. So that's better. That's better. Nice light gray. Okay. Clean that brush off. You don't want all that paint on there. And what you want to do is just create like a little roll of paint on the tip of your brush. Little roll of paint, tip of the brush. And this is where we're going to look at it and decide where to put our trees in. So let's put in our first tree. He's pretty big. So he's going to be at least 1 inch wide at the top. And at the bottom, move the canvas over. He's going to be a little wider, obviously, at the bottom for the trunk. And there. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to draw down those lines. And you know what? They don't have to be straight. Trees are not straight. Okay, here we go. There we go. 1 line. Two lines. There's 1 tree. Bam! Right there. 1 tree. I'm just going to fill them in. Fill them in. There we go. That's a really nice looking tree. It really is. I'm really happy with this tree. All right, now we're going to put in another tree. And this tree is going to lean. Okay, this tree is going to lean from here. He's about 3/4 of an inch. To, we're going to move our canvas down here. So we are drying Drying, 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 drying. There we go. That guy's leaning. What we're going to do is we're going to put in, there we go. Just paint it in. And like I said, your tree doesn't have to be straight. It can be crooked. Yep, that's a nice looking tree. Okay, we got one more tree to put right here. And this tree here kind of bows a bit. This guy here, we got bowing. So we're just gonna make him a nice straight tree. Right down to the bottom. And he's not too thick. Right down to the bottom. And now we're gonna color him in. Just color him in. Easy peasy. Again, with the palette. I got to get used to this. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Rinse your brush because we're done with the gray. That's it. We're done. There's our trees. Our trees. There they are. Okay, now we got to dry it. So I don't know if you want to listen to everything while I dry. Like, it's up to you, or I can pause it and we can come back. Or I can talk about what I'm going to do with these trees. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn them into birch trees. Darker than I wanted, but you know what, it doesn't matter because we're going to go back in there with white and highlight them, and then we're going to add black, and we're going to add branches, so it's all cool, it's all good, no worries. You know what, like, because your art is not finished or look nice until the end, because you got to build it, you got to build the layers. We've got the sky. We built that. We got the back lay for the trees. We built that. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I am going to use the flat brush. And you know what? I'm going to use my big one because these are big trees. So I'm going to use my... Which one is this? This is the 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch. The same one that I used for my background. I'm going to use for the white. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go into the white, put it on your brush, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make, remember, little smiley faces. Smiley face. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. And we're just coloring in the tree. Adding the bark. Oops, went past the tree a bit. And you know what? Because this is acrylic and not oil, we can paint that shit out. Yeah, we can paint it out. No worries. All right, put a little bit more white on my brush, and we'll do big guy here. And just smiley faces, half smiles. Oh, we got a little bend there. There we go. And load up the brush one more time for the little guy here. time. There we go. And now what we're going to do is use the same brush. You don't have to rinse out or anything. We're going to add the black highlights on the other side. So we're going to add the black. Take your black. Just get a little roll of the black paint. And now we're just going to, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see that. And we're just going to gently throw in the black highlights. Bam! Look at that. So I'm going to load up my brush again a little bit, again with just the black. Haven't rinsed it yet. We're going to come in here and we're going to do the big tree again. And let's check and, yeah, we got enough paint on our brush for this guy here too. All right. There we go. Got some birches, and you know what? I'm not really happy with them, so I'm going to go back over with the white. Just gonna go back over in some spots, take out some of that black that's really dark, and again, there. There. We got birch trees. I'm going to rinse that out. I'm going to grab my small little square. This is half inch square. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip the tip of it in the black. And we're just going to come around and add little highlights. Little black. Oh, went into the blue. That's okay. We can paint that out. To the black. And just adding highlights. Now you might not need to add too many. Depends on you and what you want to add and where you want to add them. Right? All right, there we go. Got that? Got the birches? Now guess what we need to do? We are going to actually get a different brush. We're going to get a round brush. A round brush. And it looks like this. It's got a round tip to it. And that way we only want to use the tip. So we got to get it wet. And this is what we're going to use to make our branches. Rinse it off. We're going to go into the black. And now let's look at our one over here. So we got a branch here. So there's the black hole for the branch, and up we go and let go. And then it's got a branch coming down and another one coming this way, just like that. Make them thicker in some areas. And there we go. We got our first branch. I'm actually quite excited with that branch. All right, and now we got a second branch up here. This branch is going to go up and over. And then it's got another one coming out. And another one coming out that way. There we go. Another branch. Okay, and now this guy has actually got another one coming out right here. And we're just going to take it up. And then he's got a little one there. And then another one right there. Bam! And now he's got another branch down here, it looks like. And this one is just a little branch that comes up. And then another little branch that comes that way. There we go. First tree done. Next tree. Let's see, we got a branch here. So let's just make a little dot and pull it straight out. And then it has one that comes up. And then we'll take one down. There we go. Another branch. Now we got another branch here, and he comes up and down and here and there. Okay, then he's got, looks like a little branch coming out right here, just a little one. There we go. And now we're going to go up here and there's a little branch coming out. Whoosh! And that's it for that branch. And then we'll put one right here. And then we got to put one here to put a cardinal on. There we go. And, you know what? This is the one right here where we have a little mistake. We'll just add a little branch there. There we go. Bam. Done with our branches. How's that look? Looks good. Looks good, good, good. Actually, this one here has another one coming out this way right here. There we go. There we go. And now what we're going to do is with the same brush, is it dry enough? We're going to add in our cardinals. Yay, cardinals. Now these, we're going to try not to make them look like squirrels. So, what we're going to do is fill the tip of our brush, just the tip. Just the tip of the brush. Just the tip. And we're going to pick a branch where we want a cardinal to go. I think I want a cardinal to sit right here on this branch here. So we're going to make a little smiley face. Don't touch the branch. Make a little smiley face. Little tiny smiley face. And then turn that frown upside down and make another smiley face and turn it into a sesame seed. Just like the art Sherpa told me. Sesame seed. And then we're going to put a little head on it. So a little circle. And then we're going to give it a little tail and a little wing. There we go. We got a cardinal. Hang on.